Hi, welcome to my channel. I'm Paula from Paula's DIY Decor, and I'm the crafter from Down Under. Well, today I have two super quick, super easy and spooky DIYs for Halloween. But for my first DIY, I want to share with you how I made this super cute, super spooky ping pong ball wreath. So you're going to need some stickers. You can pick them up in any discount store. I found these in Kmart here in Australia. You'll need a wooden round, or in this case I used a wooden placemat, some black paint and some ping pong balls, preferably white. If you can't find white, you'll have to paint them white. So I was gifted those ping pong balls and I thought, what can I do with those? And so I'm really delighted to share this with you. So you can use stickers, or if you have a Cricut, you can cut out a spider design. But I thought these spiders were kind of cute. I didn't want my DIY to be too scary. So I just picked out a few of these spider stickers and I laid them onto the raw wooden placemat. So I just wanted these spiders to look like they were just crawling on top of the mat. And once I was comfortable with how many spiders to use, I then took out my black acrylic paint, or you can use black chalk paint if that's what you have. And I just covered the entire wooden placemat with the black acrylic paint. And once it was dry, I then lifted off each of those spiders. So it's just like using a Cricut with the smart vinyl or removable vinyl. And these stickers did a great job. They were a little bit sticky, but that's okay. I managed to get them out eventually. And just peel off those spiders, the spider stickers, and it leaves a really cool spider shape. And I really liked the natural coloured wood underneath. Then I used my hot glue and I started to glue the ping pong balls all the way around the perimeter of the wooden round. And then I created a second layer by putting a few more of those ping pong balls in between two of those ping pong balls. So you can see here I'm sort of creating a bit of a triangle. And that was really to extend the shape of the wreath. And then I added an extra layer of ping pong ball over the top of the two, mainly to create some dimension and some character to this wreath. I thought it was a little bit too flat having just the two layers, so by adding a ping pong ball over the top of the two layers underneath, I thought that really gave it exactly the look that I was after. And of course I couldn't stop there, so I kept going again and I did one more layer. So by the end of it, this ping pong wreath was nice and full, nice and thick, and full of different layers, which was really easy for me to decorate later on. Next, I took a black permanent marker and I started to decorate each of the ping pong balls. This is such an easy craft to do. You can do this with your children or with your family. It's so much fun to do. So once you've put it together, all you're going to do with your marker is you're going to start to create little spooky designs on each of the ping pong balls. So for this one, I just created a spider's web and I repeated that every three ping pong balls and rotated it from the top layer to the side layer so that it wouldn't matter from where you were looking at the wreath, you were going to see some of these decorations. And then after I had completed that, I went back in and I created a replica of the little spiders. And again, using the black marker, I just coloured in the spider body and I just used the spider shape on the centre of this wreath as my template, and just proceeded to do that all the way around. Now you can select any design you like. You can use really anything that suits your fancy, but I wanted to kind of carry the spider theme through, but not too scary a spider. And then I created this design all the way around the wreath. Once I was happy with that, I then went in and I just wrote the words boo, B-O-O, and again repeated that wherever I could see enough of a blank space on the ping pong balls to finish creating the design around the wreath. If you're liking this video, please give me a thumbs up and leave me a comment in the description box below and let me know if you'll be recreating this super easy, really quick DIY for Halloween. If you're new to my channel, a big warm welcome to you. I love to create gorgeous decor for your home, seasonal decor and beautiful tablescapes. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for visiting again. I really love to hear and I'd love to read all of the comments that you leave me below. And I do make an effort to try and respond to every single one of those comments. They certainly inspire me. I absolutely love the crafting community. They're so generous and warm and kind. So welcome to my channel. So to keep on going with this DIY, I then used three very sort of narrow ribbons that I had in my stash. Halloween ribbons, this purple ribbon, the spiderweb ribbon, and some of that orange ribbon, and just using some black sort of raffia ribbon that I also had in my craft room. I created kind of like a messy bow, and I used all three ribbons and tied a knot in the middle, and then I hot glued it to wherever there was a gap in the wreath. I thought it needed a little something. It was still a little bit plain with just the white ping pong balls, and I think this pop of colour did just the trick for me. So again, you can see me dovetailing the ends of these ribbons. You can cut them any length you like. I just made them about probably 4 inches long, dovetailed the edges, and then brought them together with a piece of black raffia that I had to create a nice little three-part bow, and those colours really made this wreath pop out. So I just put them all around the wreath, and then I gave the entire wreath a little tail by just simply hot gluing 3 pieces of ribbon at the back of this wreath, so that when you turned it around you just saw the edge of that tail at the bottom, and I thought that was great, and that was it. I thought this was a super easy wreath to make with some leftover materials that I had in my craft room. I encourage you all to make it. It's super great to do with your kids or with your family or little young ones. I hope you liked it. I really enjoyed making it. So for my second DIY, I want to share with you how I made this spooky but kind of cute and really easy Halloween sticker wall decor. All you're going to need are some stickers. Again, you can pick them up in any discount store, some wooden craft sticks and some ribbon, and some hot glue. So to get started, I'm making a picture frame. So I just cut down my wooden craft sticks to make a picture frame that would be big enough to be able to frame one of the stickers in my little collection there. I don't have the dimensions. I think you just have to cut them down to whichever size your stickers are. But here you can see me just getting the picture frame ready. This is going to be a really easy, lightweight wall decor. You'll be able to make it in a flash, and it takes nothing to hang because it's so super lightweight. So once I had cut down my craft sticks, I then used some hot glue and then just lay the hot glue on top of the joints, and then I used my finger. If you've got finger protectors, I would recommend you do this. I was using a low temperature glue, so it didn't actually burn my fingers, but I wouldn't recommend that you do this with high temperature glue. So all I did was I just pressed down the glue to flatten it. I just couldn't find my spatula, and it was just quicker to use my fingers. So once it's pressed down, it's actually quite solid there because the glue spreads across the joins, and you can also use extra paddle pop sticks or wooden sticks to give it some strength at the back, but you'll see soon how I strengthened it. So then I used the ribbon, which happened to be the exact dimension of the craft stick. I couldn't believe my luck, and I thought, wow, this is going to be great. So I cut down the ribbon and simply just hot glued the ribbon to all around the frame to give it that kind of spooky design. And I used the spider webs here, the spider web design, but you can use any design of your choosing. And then I just simply hot glued it all the way around the picture frame. I just gave the ribbon a little trim so it wouldn't hang over the picture frame, and then using some plain white cardstock, I then cut it down to size and I created a base for this picture frame, and that was how I was going to put the stickers on. So you can use any colour you like. Let it match you can use orange or purple or white, whatever you like that matches the ribbon on your craft sticks. And then I just took out this cute little kind of scary pumpkin sort of cutout, and I popped it in the centre of my frame. This wall decor is a 3-part wall decor. I made a small picture frame, a slightly wider one for the centre, and I needed to repeat it again to match the small picture frame that you can see at the top there on the left. So I just did the same process again. Cut down the craft sticks, glued them together, also glued on the ribbon, trimmed it down, popped the white cardstock on the back, and then put in another sort of scary, spooky, haunted house sticker in the centre. Well, I wanted to hang this wall decor in a vertical way, so I flipped over all of the picture frames and I cut down some ribbon and evenly spaced each picture frame and just simply hot glued the ribbon to hold those picture frames together. As I said, it's a really lightweight structure, so the ribbon was well and truly strong enough to hold those picture frames together. And then I thought it looked a little bit kind of messy and yucky, so I just cut out some brown wrapping paper and just covered the back of this wall decor with the brown paper just to make it look a little bit more tidy and professional, because I do want to use it for years to come. So you don't have to do this piece, it's really just depending on how you want it to look. And then once I had laid down all of the brown paper to cover the back, I then inserted some jute twine to make a hook, and that was it. A super duper easy spooky wall hanging that you can make out of craft sticks, paper, a couple of stickers, or if you've got a Cricut, create a design and use your Cricut. It's super easy to make. I really, really enjoyed making this DIY. So again, leave me a comment, leave me a thumbs up, let me know what you think. I hope you enjoyed these 2 DIYs. I thoroughly enjoyed making them with you, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Have a great week. Bye.